Is presence possible for me if I have problems with my attention? I'm burnt out and depressed, and it is very difficult for me to be present with people and situations. And this is the same person, as far as I can see, who somewhere else asked me something like, I've been following your teachings for 10 years and no change has happened in my life. The same person. You say, I am burnt out and depressed, and it's very difficult for me to be present with people and situations. One thing that that is not a help but a hindrance is the thought, I am burnt out. Do you need that thought? Is that actually true? It may be true that your energy level is low, yes. Even the thought, I'm depressed. Again, these are concepts that arise in your mind, you identify with them, and already you believe there's nothing I can do. Not if I'm burnt out, how can I be present? But it's an idea in your head. You start with the reality of this moment, which is not an idea about it, but to simply face what is, without carrying some identity in your head that you are a burnt out and depressed person. That's a conceptual identity. It can become a conceptual identity. So you start with what is, not a story about what is or a story about who you are, because the story may be so negative that you believe in it and it becomes a closed door. Your entire sense of identity becomes a closed door. So you begin with what is. You say you can't be present with people and situations. Is that true, or is that just a thought? It's because you have to find out for yourself. You go into a new situation, a place, somewhere. Can you be present? Can you look around? Go to a cafe, have a cup of tea or coffee, sit. Let go of the I'm burnt out, I can't be present. Just be and look, perceive. You can do that. You don't need the highest energy level for that. Perceive. Look, feel the energy field of your inner body. Anybody can do that. You can feel some life in your hands. Starts with a tingling sensation perhaps, or warmth, and in your feet and your legs and your arms, and then you feel that, not a big deal, and then you look around and your senses are awake. You look, you listen, noises, people, you breathe in the air, perhaps you taste the tea or the coffee, and you're entering the present moment. No big deal, just entering the present moment. And then you become aware of the fact that you are here, that you are a conscious presence that perceives the world around you. Well, that's a good start. And it's not a challenging situation, but that's how you start when you're not being challenged. And so, the next time you talk to someone, feel the inner body. You've been following this teaching for 10 years, and your mind keeps telling you that because you're burned out and depressed, you can't do it. That's an illusion. It's very simple. Don't believe in any idea in your head that what your mind is saying about who you are. And then it becomes very simple. Then listen to your friend speaking to you. Feel the inner body as you listen. If you can only feel the inner body, feel that a little bit of aliveness in here throughout the body, that means it's beginning to work for you. And perhaps it's started to work already, but your mind continuously denied it. Otherwise, why would you carry on for 10 years? So it's quite possible that there's already a beginning of an awakening, but because you're listening to your mind, it's denying it. So I just wanted to point you in the right direction here. I'm sure I will hear from you again, and you let me know how it goes. This mind-made sense of self is also much more focused on the negative than the positive. To be free, you awaken to who you are beyond your history and your life situation.